Hi, I'm Jamie and welcome to Glowing Beauty Addiction. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers, and a great big hello to any of my new subscribers. Today I have a bit of a different video. It's one I've been promising for a while and I'm finally getting around to it. I am going to be talking about my experiences being a Younique presenter, my thoughts on Younique. I have been destashing, decluttering, going through a lot of my makeup of stuff to get rid of, and I came across this little beauty right here. And I found my box full of Younique, as well as the eyeliners, lip liners, that type of thing. So I'm completely barefaced today because Lord send me prayers for my face. I'm gonna be using some of this as I go through my notes. Yeah, I almost feel like I should have put on, like, I don't know, some protective barrier type mask before I do this. So yeah, I'm going to talk about Younique. The first thing I think that bothered me about Younique, like once I was already in Younique, was they really prey on women wanting to be a stay-at-home mom. They will tell you how great it is that you can just stay at home all day and play with your kids and play with makeup and you get paid. If only that were true. What it comes down to is they're an MLM, a multi-level marketing scheme, pyramid scheme. Presenters don't want to admit that, but anytime you're signing up under somebody and any sales that you make are benefiting them, and then you're forced to recruit people under you so that you can make money off them, and then your upline gets money, you gotta know that something is up. I made notes on this, people. It's been a long time since I've had this many pages of notes. Oh Lord. Now I did used to have, of course, a lot of other stuff, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But so we're gonna go into the concealers that came in my kit here. This is by the way, as soon as I use this, I'm throwing it out. They got me. The person I signed up under befriended me, became a friend. I don't want to speak badly about her per se. Their tactics, though, leave a lot to be desired. So this is their concealer, and what is this shade? Fresh? And the little samples are in your kit that you spend $100 for, mind you. You gotta like shake it out, and it like barely comes out. Oh, I don't want to use my good brushes in this stuff. Hold on, where's my old brushes? Okay, we got the bin of old brushes that I still love some of these brushes though, but I just don't want my good brushes in this stuff. It's so hard to explain because this person befriended me. I really respected this person. I liked this person. We did a lot together. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Younique cream shadow. Oh no, I think I have a cream shadow. Let's use a different brush. Let's use a Sephora brush for this concealer. Oh, you guys owe me. Like, are you, like, first off, that does nothing. I'm completely barefaced. I have not been sleeping well. I have a doctor's appointment today with my son and I'm getting some test results back. So yeah, I have not been sleeping well. But I don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna go through my notes, randomly discuss the issues, red flags, whatnot of Younique. This is horrendous. I am so glad that I'm taking this off my face as soon as I'm done this video. Yeah, so there, I'm all concealed. So while we're talking about the concealer though, can we talk about this shade range? It's like, and I guess they have foundations. I had some, but like their concealer has, what is this, like 6 shades? That's it. I don't know that their liquid foundation was any better. Trash. So what got me first off was this really appealed to being a stay-at-home mom. But the girl who signed me up, she also said, like, don't work, because I had babies. I had little babies at the time. She says, you don't have to have these parties. Like, everything is online. You can just play with makeup all day, post selfies, and you're going to be a millionaire, essentially. Well, it turns out, shockingly enough, people don't want to buy makeup all the time that they can't swatch or play with. Shocker. I am going to use, and this is hilarious because this is one of the tips that I got, this Younique Precision Pencil Eyeliner. What is this in? Prim. I was told as a presenter that this is my perfect eyebrow color and that I should use this as an eyebrow pencil and sell this as an eyebrow pencil. So we'll try this, right? Oh, I did try to oh, these were like unsharpenable, but I tried to sharpen these. So yeah, you start out trying to sell this makeup that nobody can touch. Everybody's heard somewhat horror stories about. Isn't that sexy? Online only, and it wasn't working. There are some brands that can do that, like Jeffree Star. Holy Hannah, that is, huh. But when you're just an MLM type brand, that doesn't necessarily work. Also, like, I'm in a small town, and when you're in a small town and there's already like 60 presenters or whatever, like it was so oversaturated when I'd started. One of the biggest lies I think I was told, trash, was you don't need to buy stock. I look at all I see is brows. And this was the color that they told me I needed to have because this was my perfect eyebrow color. And I would have had, like, yeah, platinum white hair at the time. Anyway, so they also had their, yeah, addiction palettes, and these things were stupid expensive. Like, you can get a Charlotte Tilbury palette for less money than that. Let's just give this a swatch, shall we? Let's go in with Cheeky, this dark purple. Ooh. That looks okay. Let's try Smitten. These feel chalky as all get out. Okay, first off. But, so I was told, you don't need to carry stock. You know, it's so easy. Reality is, though, people want to touch stuff. People want to feel stuff. People want to see the real colors of things. And you end up having to carry stock. It's just the way it is. I am not putting this on my face. Trash. So you end up having to buy tons of these products to have on hand so that people can try them out. This is Innocent. It's a matte. If I wanted to say I loved these colors, these products, I would go and buy the Bare Minerals. I have some of those and I quite like them. And I'm going to use the Younique brush. Now keep in mind too that they're all cruelty and free, vegan, all this stuff, which, by the way, BS. I think there was even a lawsuit about that. Oh, look at that pigmentation. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, they've got brushes that are made out of goat hair. They sell stuff in China. So, yeah, they're full of hooey. So, right away, you know, not having to carry stock, all that stuff, I ended up having to buy a bunch of stock. If I wanted to sell anything, I had to have stuff on hand. my little man is awake. Do you want to come say good morning really quick? This is thing 1.
Good morning.
I think he's got some allergies or something with his poor eye. How are you feeling?
Good.
We get to go to the doctor today.
No.
Hey, I'll finish filming and be right down, sweetheart, okay?
I wore.
He's got some warts. Oh, well, don't show your warts. Get your warty feet away. And the poor little guy, we went and we got them treated once, and it didn't quite get them, so now he knows what's coming, and we have to go do it again.
Oxygen stuff.
But who's going to be the bravest guy I know? Yeah. We'll get you some eye drops, okay? Okay. Go get some juice or something if you want.
Is Jack's up?
Not yet. You guys are sleepyheads.
Oh.
So, yeah, so right before you even make your first sale, your best customer is yourself. Point blank, period. You're your best customer. And they have all these tiers, right? Like white, yellow, pink, blue, all these colors of the rainbow. And you end up having to buy your way, essentially, to the first tier. And sometimes your sponsor, your upline, will help you get to that first tier. But then what? You can't make any money unless you're recruiting people and then selling all this product and everything else. And in an oversaturated market where products just aren't what they're cut out to be, severely overpriced. I have no idea. What color is this? Infatuated. I used to know all these by heart because I was such a good Younique girl. So they're extremely overpriced. When you're paying like $40 for a mascara that's probably going to give you an eye infection is just crazy. So I'll use the Younique crease brush for this color. So sorry, technical difficulties. Let's finish this beautiful look, shall we? Where did I even put my brush down? So yeah, so you spend all this money because you want everybody to be able to touch, to feel, to see the colors, swatch, everything else. Meanwhile, you're spending an obscene amount of time online taking these selfies and trying to push this product, right? That is patchy as all get out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Because they tell you, like, consistency is key, post these pictures, all this stuff, right? If you're a stay-at-home mom, you want to spend the time with your kids, not glued to the phone. And you're glued to the phone on Facebook and stuff too because you're looking for that sale. You want to find that person who wants that amazing mascara. Which leads to the other thing, when you're oversaturated. So somebody would post saying, hey, does anybody have mascara in stock? Again, you needed to have stock. Let's go crazy. Let's try, what is this? Awestruck. It's a blue. So you would respond and you'd say, yeah, I have the mascara in stock, you know, come see me or I'll deliver. And either there was a few things that could happen. First off, somebody could, even if you posted first and said, hey, I've got this product, another Younique brush, because we all know how much I love a double-ended brush. So either somebody was going to post under you, even though you had replied saying, yeah, I've got it in stock. They'd post under you and say, so do I, and I'll give it to you for cheaper. So you had to play that game. Where if you played that game, which I never did, you would have just lost money anyway. Like, I never saw the advantage of trying to steal a sale to lose money. Like, if I had it in stock, this is the price. If you want it, come get it. Whatever. Or you would just have somebody who's like, oh, I've been selling this for longer. And this company is all about empowering and uplifting women. Bullcrap. Because when it came to that sale, it was everybody on their own. Everybody out for themselves. It didn't matter who you had to screw over to get that sale, whether it was somebody on your team. I saw cases of people's upline stealing sales. off of them. And it was just like, shouldn't you be helping your downline? Just a thought. Crazy, I know. What's this color? Precocious. Another blue. Let's try it. If I end up with a eye infection from this, y'all, it's your fault. It was just so catty. For a company that's supposed to uplift and empower and all this stuff, I found it to be beyond catty. Oh Lord, look at that. Isn't that pretty? How splotchy that is. Oh no. Oh Lord. Yes, I am taking this off immediately after. Oh Lord. Oh. Ah. If anybody comments and says they love this eye look, I will side eye you. So that leads into what colors? All these colors. I don't know. Let's try this unlabeled pigment. Great. Unlabeled. That's another good point. When you start Younique, you will get no training at all. You receive this kit, a couple brushes, and you're told to go and sell. Now, when I started, I didn't have makeup. I knew nothing about makeup. I had bought makeup like in my adult life once before starting with Younique, and that was for my wedding. I didn't know how to apply. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know what was good, what was bad, anything. I bought the mascara, thought I liked it, which I did, I'll admit. I liked it the first time I used it, but then after you open it and it's all dried out and you realize that your eyelashes look like spider legs, which we'll discuss later. Yeah. Missed the garbage, but it'll get there. It was just horrible. Okay, I'm done playing with the eyeshadows. There. These are officially trash. Another thing that really bothered me was Younique has a Younique foundation. Younique has a Younique foundation. It's called the Younique foundation. Oh Lord, I'm gonna try one of these eyeliners. Okay, let's use this Precarious. It's a blue eyeliner. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother sharpening it, so let's just toss that. We're not using that one. Let's see what Perfect looks like. It's the black. How wrong can you go with a black eyeliner, right? So my issue with this Younique foundation was, first off, they told you, oh God, that's dry. I feel like I'm gouging my eyeball out. That 10% of all sales went to this foundation that was going to help sexually abused women, children, that type of thing. Which was, it's crap. Or was it 30%? 10 or 30% they were going to give to this foundation, right? Come to find out, it was not that at all. Significantly less. And when this whole movement started, I'd become quite good friends with my upline. And we had discussed, and I had some things in my past, she had some things in her past that we had talked about. So when this foundation had started, we talked about it. All of a sudden, she was pushing me to share my story. Trash. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. I still don't feel comfortable doing that. At some point I might. But it was done in the way of, oh, to make the sales, you have to tell a story. Take these pictures of you looking super sad and, you know, put your story and have a party at your house where we can all sit and discuss. And that is shady. That is disgusting. That is just reprehensible. I was so put off by that. I cried over that because I wanted to believe in the company at the time, and for them to take that route just was horrible. Speaking of Younique though, and this was their biggest seller. Now this is the Younique 3D 2-step process. Now this one's old. I'm not putting this on my ass. So transplanting gel and the natural fibers, natural green tea. Younique has recently, well, maybe not recently, I think it's a couple years ago, been accused of greenwashing because they say everything's all natural. The green tea fibers that are in this, there's not a single bit of green tea fiber in that. So the oh, I regret doing that. Yeah, there's the wand for the gel. Oh. And then here's the fibers. Let's see. We'll open it right up close here. You see this? It's just chunks of stuff. Anytime somebody bought this, if they had a problem with it, we were to tell them that they were just applying it incorrectly. Essentially, we were told to lie. So I have a completely sealed, brand new. We're gonna see how it smells and stuff first. All of this stuff is on the verge of expiring, which is why I don't feel bad about throwing away makeup I haven't used. But so part of the issue with this as well was they changed the formula. The first formula was good. The second formula sucked. Every presenter knew it sucked. The company knew it sucked. We were told to lie about it, sell it anyway. Yeah, this one doesn't smell bad. So, the process of applying your 3D mascara is first you put on your transplanting gel. Then you quickly apply the fibers, and you have to seal it again with this. So we're gonna get some really good looking fibery lashes going here. The foundation that I was speaking about earlier too was open to all these women. There was retreats where essentially there was no counseling or anything offered. You could do yoga, whatever, get some makeovers. I'm not doing my bottom lashes. Now let's go in with the gel or the lash. So you get no counseling, you'll get some makeovers, that kind of thing. Oh, and yeah, because you know you're probably leaving a terrible because you're probably leaving a bad situation and have so much expendable cash and whatnot, you have to pay your own way there. Because, you know, that only makes sense. It's horrible. Yeah, we're working on it. We're getting these spider lashes going here. Now, my upline also told me about the lashes. If you can't get the really super thick lashes, to actually use a different mascara underneath to get more volume. Because the issue, I guess, is not enough spider volume. Oh, and of course, you got to double or triple it up, because you're not a real Younique presenter if you can't do this. Y'all are gonna see me. I'll post a picture tomorrow with my eye infection. I'll look like my son with his allergies. Because it's natural to put things that are like losing fibers and crap all right around your eye like this, right? Oh, we're getting some good tarantula looking in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, give it to me. Work the tarantula legs. And people thought this looked good. Like, seriously. Okay, I'm never using this again. Even though it's new, it is trash. Now, let's see if I can zoom this in. Ooh! Are we seeing how good this looks? Can you see my tarantula lashes? And these are the pictures people would post looking up. Oh, look at how wonderful this is. Yeah, you see all my wrinkles and everything here. My sunburn. So, yeah. I talked about that. So then, we're jumping around a bit here, but we'll go in with some of these blushers because these are all fabulous shades of blush. When I decided to quit, which was not very long after I started, I will admit, I was guilted incredibly. Let's go in with sweet. I was essentially told what a horrible person I was, how I was letting down my downline, my upline, Younique as a company. Any of my friends that I had made in Younique blocked me. I was talked about behind my back. Yeah, we're gonna use a Morphe brush for this. Oh, that streaky goodness. Streaky, wonderful goodness. Yeah, there were Facebook groups that were discussing what a horrible person I was for letting everybody down. It was the epitome of online bullying at that point. For a company that's supposed to empower and uplift, it was anything but. I was so devastated that these people treated me like that. These were people that I had helped, not necessarily just with the Younique either, like with life problems, or if they needed somebody to talk to. Like, I tried to be there for them as friends, and they turned on me in a heartbeat when I decided that Younique was not my cup of tea. So let's bronze this beautiful look using their Malibu Beachfront Bronzer. Yeah, the way I was treated when I left was just horrible. And then look at how cakey and gross and dry this is. Then all of a sudden, oh Lord, dry goodness. Let's dry the skin out. There was this huge mass exodus after I left, where everybody went over to Limelight, which is another MLM. And, you know, right away, all of a sudden, these people that had blackballed me, spoken terribly about me, spread rumors about me, lied about me, all of a sudden, they're calling me again. Well, now we're over at Limelight. We're going to try this sunset. It does nothing. They wanted me to join their team, and Limelight was going to put me high up because I had this experience, and it was just so two-faced and disgusting. One of the biggest problems too I was going to use the lip liner, but I threw them all out already. I do have a couple of the stiff upper lip stains. I don't know, guys. This is like lipstick gate. Okay, they don't smell bad, but I'm wondering. Oh Lord. A little prayer. Oh, it burns, first off, like lip sense crap. Horrible. All this stuff is so overpriced. Like, when you think you can get a Natasha Denona, oh, that's a gorgeous color. Like, it doesn't even go on. When you can get Natasha Denona for a better price than Younique, you gotta kind of wonder, right? I'm taking that off right away because Lord have mercy. Oh, it's got to raise some flags. Now, after I left, there's not a whole lot for me to play with anymore. Oh, because there's this lovely brush too. I should have used it. Oh, and they did come out with cream eyeshadow. I've never been a big cream fan. Oh yeah, it looks all lovely. Let's use that cream brush and let's just put some on my brow bone or something here. Oh, it's gelatinous. It's like gross. Oh, beauty. Oh, that's beautiful. It's all overpriced, so that should have been one of the first red flags, even before all the other cattiness and what have you. It is so overpriced. It is not good quality. You can see, if you're looking, how blotchy and gross this is. I'm throwing the brush away. They came out with skincare after I had quit. And, you know, I kind of half looked at it and thought, you know, maybe, I don't know, should I try it? That type of thing. Presenters got it before it went on the market. They were reporting back saying that there were rashes, burns, redness, all these types of things. And it was just shuffled away. Like, don't say anything. Just post it. Use it. Consistency. Post every day. So these girls were just, they were destroying their skin. And it was horrible. And also, while I was selling Younique, because I'm a glutton for punishment, and I sold a lot of different MLMs. Now, I am going to talk about all those different MLMs, and I'm going to post this video on my main channel and my other channel. The other channel will be where the other ones are, because they're not so much beauty related, because they were, you know, Young Living and Thrive and that type of thing. But at the time, I was selling Norwex because I loved the Norwex stuff. It is super pricey, but I love it, and I still love it. I don't sell it anymore. All of a sudden, Younique came to me and said, you can no longer sell Norwex. And I was like, why can't I sell Norwex? What's going on? It's not like it's a competitor or anything. And I was told that because Norwex had started selling some like body cream and stuff, that it was a direct competitor, even though at the time Younique didn't sell anything like that. So I couldn't sell both. I had to make a choice. Okay, choice made. See you, Younique. They threatened lawsuits. I'm sorry, guys. I was going to leave this on for the rest of the video, but I can't. I just can't. Oh, this just reinstated why I do not feel bad about purging this. So yeah, it's one of those, they wouldn't let you sell other companies. They wanted to empower you and help you be financially secure and all this stuff, but only if it was just them. Do we see the mess that this mascara is leaving all over my face? Oh, it was always all about them, only them. Heaven forbid. I remember posting a look using all my Younique stuff. Keeping in mind, I didn't know how to put makeup on. I knew nothing about makeup. It was before they sold eyeliners. And I had used like an Urban Decay eyeliner or something, and I tagged it on my Instagram. And right away, I got calls, I got emails, like, how dare you post a different company? And it's like, well, you want me to post a full face, but you don't have all the full face stuff. Like, come on now. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, no training when you start. If you end up with an eye infection or something, it's only because you didn't know how to use the mascara right. You didn't know how to do anything right. Their foundation shade range, as I mentioned, was same as concealers. They had less shades, I think, than Tarte did when they came out with that fiasco of a shade range. But nobody bats an eyelash. But yeah, horrible shade range. Then it came where they would launch these new products, like the eyeliners. And you had to push them. And everybody's excited, everybody's hyped, and you're pushing them, and everybody's putting their orders in. Even though they're sold out. Still taking the money, selling the products that they don't have, but not saying it's like a pre-sale or anything. And then about an 80% chance you would actually get your product. I cannot tell you as a rep how many times I had to refund customers out of my own money because Younique already had the money, but I had customers that I wanted to keep, so I ended up having to refund them out of my own pocket. How many times I placed orders as a rep to build up my stock of product and didn't receive it ever. You could email customer service. You would always get like a generic email back. I'm never going to feel clean after putting this on my face. A generic response back. No straight answers. They wouldn't help you. And anytime I discussed this after I quit, it was always the Younique presenters, it seemed like, that left the most hurtful of vile, demeaning comments. So like on my Facebook page, if I said something along the lines of, you know, I'm not selling this anymore, or I found this too expensive or whatever, these people that were all about empowering and uplifting would comment on how fat I'd gotten after having babies, or how ugly I was, or how I didn't know how to put on makeup. Bitch, I told you guys I didn't know how to put on makeup. Part of the reason I left was because all of a sudden I got interested in makeup, found out what real makeup was, how much it should cost, how it should apply, how it should work, how it should last, and that opened my eyes to what crap this was. You got bullied, you got blocked if you left. You were literally told to lie. So like about the mascara, if you sent any back and said, you know, this dried out after 2 weeks, like this new formula is not cutting it, you were told to tell your customers they've reformulated. They didn't. It was the same stuff. It would be the same it was the same as Jaclyn Hill sending out same stock numbers for replacement lipsticks that are both bad. It was just ridiculous. And all these posts about, we're chemical free. Y'all know I come from a science background. It's not chemical free. Everything is a chemical. Do I have an ingredient list? Oh, yes. Let's see. Here's the little insert. Warning for external use only. Water resistant, yet easily washes off. Okay, so transplanting gel ingredients. Water, beeswax, carnauba, palm glue. Yeah, don't even get me started about the palm oil they use. Stearic acid. That sounds pretty chemically to me. And it's funny. Okay, so yeah, the ingredients 100% natural green tea fibers, it says on there. That has been proven to be false, mislabeling products, lying, all this kind of stuff, right? It's just ridiculous. So I could essentially go on and on and on and on and on about this. It's horrible. I can't say enough how bad my experience was with this company. The one thing it did do was it did give me a little bit of confidence, because I didn't know anything about makeup. And I'm not saying this was makeup that taught me anything, but it did give me that little bit of confidence to kind of, you know, get out of my shell a little bit. I was just not comfortable with the selling aspect when I was told to lie to people, and I couldn't. I would have people contact me and say, oh my gosh, I am so interested in this, this, or this. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And they're like, well, what do you think of this? What am I going to say when somebody says, what do you think about this? I cannot say, oh, it's the greatest thing ever. I have too much of a poker face. I had to be honest. I would have to say, you know what? The colors are pretty, and they do. They have some pretty colors, right? Like some of these look pretty. Do they last all day? No. Are they easy to work with? No. They're pretty. Like, I can't. So anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. As I said, I should go through. I did make a list of all the other companies that I worked for. Oh, right. Oh, and they would also try to silence you with product. So if you ever did raise big complaints, they'd be like, oh, here, take 3 mascaras free and stuff. Oh, and after I say I'm going to end, they would show you these cars and these trips, and this was all going to be happening for you. And it was so unattainable. If you didn't start in those first 2 years of Younique starting, there was no way you were going to earn those cars or those all expense paid trips, any of that stuff. Yeah, so The other companies I am going to be covering over on my other channel, maybe here if there's makeup related. I work for Younique, obviously. Avon, Scentsy, 31, Tupperware, Epicure, Barefoot Books, Norwex, Young Living, Thrive, and Thrive Life, because I'm a glutton for punishment. So I am not all those companies are bad. I no longer sell any of those companies. There are companies that I still do buy from though. But yeah, I will discuss my experiences, pros and cons for those companies. Unfortunately, there are no pros for me for Younique. I was my own best customer the whole entire time. I think I made about this many dollars. And yeah, it's a scheme. It's just not good. End of story. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you check out that other channel. And until next time, I love you so much. Bye.